Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome to my ASMR channel. Today, coming to the end of the year, I thought we'll do a physical TBR, go through, clean through. Because I have lots of books. I have over 100 now, which is too much really for anyone. I have purchased more. They're coming soon as another set from my last haul, but I'm not doing another haul this year. I'm doing a clear out and then go through the physical TBR. So it's like a going through my bookshelf kind of type of video. This is TBR. These ones down here are the ones that I've read and I want to keep. And then I have like the white bookshelf here with like special editions and hard copies and stuff. So I'll take those down in a bit. But yes, let's get into the physical TBR and show you all the books. This is going to be more like a rambly, soft-spoken video, but I'm gonna pause it and get them down. Okay, so I took some of the books off the white shelf. I do have manga as well. I've got 3 mangas: Fearin', Sailor Moon and Black Lagoon. I have 1 Fearin' book to read, and then the newest one comes out next year. And then I haven't read Sailor Moon or Black Lagoon, so the goal next year is to read them, because I do read them quick. So, but yeah, the books are down. Let's go through the ones on the white shelf first, because it'll be easier. I'm not going to spend too much time on the books just because it's going to get boring, I think. So if you like soft-spoken rambly stuff, I guess, just because I think whispering for a long time, like I think this video is going to be long, it's just going to annoy me, I think, and I'm going to get a drink. But yeah, I'm not going to edit too much. It's going to be pauses where I've like paused the video, so not my juice. I'm going to be talking a lot, so I'm going to set it down there. Let's go for the first lot. So you got Legends and Lattes, Bookshops and Bone Dust, and Brigands and Bread Knives by Travis Baldry. So these 2 I have read and keeping them because look, they're so amazing. I love them so much. Okay guys, so the next part of this video, the audio just decided to I don't know, it decided to die, so I'm showing you Legends and Lattes, Bookshops and Bone Dust from Travis Baldry, Brigands and Bread Knives. That one is signed. And got the sprayed edge, which is so cute. I love this edition. As soon as it came out in Waterstones, I grabbed it. I think it took me a few days, but I got that edition. So I keep all 3 because I love them so much. And then next I'm showing you the Girls Go to Murder and 5 Survive special editions by Holly Jackson. So these are ones that I just had to get because I love this series so much. I love Holly Jackson so much. She's like an insta buy author for me. Like anything she put out, I just will have to have. So yeah, I will show you in a second the books. So we have Killjoy. I don't have it on me at the moment. It's like on my shelf again while I'm recording this. So I haven't got the really nice sounds that these books make. I'm so sorry. Good Girls Guide to Mojo. Changed everything for me. I sort of associate it with going away because I read this on the plane. I read all three when I was on holiday, you know, like just associated with that now. Good Girl, Bad Blood. As Good as Dead. This took me on an absolute roller coaster of emotions. I love that book. I could not believe the ending of that one. And then Five Survive. What a journey that one was as well. Oh my god. Like, oh. Didn't expect the twist, the endings, everything about it. And I got this edition because at work for my birthday, my colleagues gave me a gift card to Waterstones. So I used it to buy that one because I wanted something that I would keep. So yeah, I got that one. Love it. Love it. What am I looking at next? I'm picking out something. I'm picking up my two books that are non-fiction. Kirsten's List. I think that's how you say it. I'm really sorry if you don't. And the Lancaster story. One is about the Holocaust and one is about the Lancaster bomber plane. So I need to read some more non-fictions. I'm going to show you another non-fiction in a second. I can't even remember what I was saying at this point. I think I was just babbling and babbling. And now my phone is ringing as well. 1 second. I like how this is all happening while I'm recording. Okay, I've just finished my phone call and I'm back. So, oh yeah, here I am showing The Lion Who Never Roared by, it's a Jack Leslie story by Matt Tillier. So, yeah, it's a really interesting one about Argyle Player. I am an Argyle fan, so I wanted to read a book about Argyle Player that I saw a lot about. He has his own statue at the ground. So, yeah, this is now coming to the end of this voiceover. So, let's continue on with the better audio one. Okay, I did put this on my shelf because there's nowhere else to put it. I remember someone told me how to pronounce, I think it's just Andrzej Sapkowski. This is a Witcher series. And it's one of those again, like it's like the time, because I have so much, it's like, what do I read? You know when you have too many clothes and you don't know what to wear? I have too many books and I don't know what to read. So this is one where I'm like, I don't know whether to just get rid of these for the time being, and then when I'm ready to pick them up again, because people sell this set so cheap on like secondhand, so it might just be one where I think like actually I'll just wait. I don't know, but I think for now I'm not looking to read this, so I think I should really put it in like the unhaul pile for the moment with the rest of my other books to unhaul. Loads. So that will go there, and I think I'll pick it up at a different time. And then I bought these because they were cheaper. These are like what they called Crown Forward Collection editions of classics. I think this should be a nice quick thing to read, right? Got The Great Gatsby. And then I picked up Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. Like, another film's coming out soon, isn't it? So everyone's like wanting to read it. But yeah, it's not a lot. It's like 300 pages, so it's not much. And then 1984 by George Orwell. This is sort of a must-read classic. And like, how many pages is this? 300. So they're not long. So this should not take me too much. This is a bigger one. This is Dracula by Bram Stoker. So she's a bit bigger, this one. 450, I think. But it's a classic, and I need to read more classics. And I like these editions. So I'm going to keep the classics. And then I got... This is Bath Treasury of Children's Classics collection of the Grimm's Fairy Tales. It's got a black edge on it. Yeah, these are just these are they've got illustrations as well, like colored illustrations, and so it's a pretty edition. So we're gonna keep those. I'm keeping too much. Okay, last of the shelf are these. Ugh. The Powerless series by Lauren Roberts. So, powerless, powerful, reckless, fearless, and fearful. Put them down. I have not read these two yet. I read the other ones in paperback, and then I bought the hardback editions because I really enjoyed the series so much that I did not want to wait for paperback copies. So, yes. These were quite cheap on Amazon. Like they were not bad at all. So I bought them. This was like £8, I think, for the hardback. So, and these editions are so pretty, and they got the reversible dust jacket as well, which I was tempted to do, like to put on, for the ones I'd read, so it like, you know, look different. But I found it really difficult to actually like reverse the dust jacket. I don't know, but yeah. So this is one that I'm definitely gonna read the start of the year, like definitely, because I want to finish the series, and obviously then move to this one. It's just so pretty. So that is that done, the shelf. Now let's move on to the cart section, which is overflowing right now, which is bad. I'll start with these two so I took them down. So this is the Chronicles of Castling by Cassandra Clare. This is Swordcatcher, and this one is the Red Picker King, both the works editions. Someone was selling them again cheap, unvented, and I did go into a store to see if they had this one because they like restocked it, but my works didn't. So I saw someone selling them cheap, so I thought, hey, I'll get them to match. Yeah, I will probably read these. I don't like too much from the series anyway, so that's all. I haven't been making like TBR videos just because I'm very much like a mood reader. Like I just pick want to read at that time. So I don't really like do a set TBR because I don't know, one day I might not be in the mood for it, so I don't want to force myself to read something I don't want to read. This has been, oh gosh, this has been on the TBR for ages. This is Butter by Asako Yazuki, and this was Watson's Book of the Year for last year, and I just have not read it. I have not read it. This is the like little Japanese kind of paperback books. They have this cover, but I just have not picked it up yet, and I don't know why. I don't know. It's just not been on my radar this year. I think I'm gonna keep it. There's no point in getting a different edition. I got this one again cheap on Vinted. It was like £2, so I don't pay too much for it. What are they normally? $14.99. So this is one I need to read. Maybe I'll start doing TBR lists, videos, whatever, like a TBR jar, just so that then I'm reading the ones I want to read. These ones. Okay, these are different editions of Haunting Adeline and Hunting Adeline, the Cat and Mouse duet, because the other ones I got, I looked it up and they're different editions. These are the UK first editions. Because when I looked inside, like they have these black pages, and the black pages in the other ones that I got was grey, and it was not like, I couldn't read the writing. So got rid of those, and I found these UK editions. This one's really floppy. This one is just straight. Like, this is one that you have to really... We're gonna have to bend the spine, which is it's already a bit creased, so we're gonna have to bend the spine for this one. But get this. It's so strange, like, how easier this is to read. But this one is, like, not. But yeah, I did get other editions of that one. Next one, Four Ruined Realms by Mike Horland. Second book in the, is it 5 Broken Blades series, I guess it is. I think so. Yeah, the Broken Blades. I need to read this beginning of the year as well. I'm really setting myself a good goal here for the beginning of the year, because the third book, the Three Shattered Souls, is coming out in paperback form. I think literally like the beginning of January, like the first week of January. So I want an edition to match my other edition, which is over there, which I will show later on. But no, I want that edition. And next, a series. This is Love Light by B.K. Borison. We've got Love Light Farms, In the Weeds, Mixed Signals, and Business Casual. So this one I am reading after I finish the book I'm currently reading, because this is a Christmas book, so I want to read it during Christmas. Because then I have no other Christmas books to read, and that's all of them done. So then I can go on and read whatever I want after that. So yeah, that's those. These were ones that I wasn't sure about keeping, but someone said to keep these. So this is The Cruel Prince, The Wicked King, and The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. I took them out of the box and I've just kept them like this to display them easier. So I'm keeping these. These are not too big to read. Again, need to. I got the whole box set because someone was selling it cheap again. So it was like £3 for these. So I'm keeping these. I will read those. People say Holly Black's like a really great fantasy author, so I need to get into it. This one is Make Me a Monster by Kaylin Bayron. There's a book she's done which is called You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight, and I want to read that one. This is the sprayed edge edition from the Works as YA, kind of like a Frankenstein esque. So yeah, this was like the Halloweeny, like spooky season type book, but oh, okay. We have One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig. This is the Shepherd King series. I found this one on Vinted cheap. So did this one. No, I got this on TK Maxx actually. I saw it and I grabbed it, but this one was on Vinted and I thought, I'll just get both of them. It's a duet. It's fine. It's fine, you know. But I saw someone read this recently and they just said they get the hype. It lives up to the hype. So I'm going on the January TBR. Oh gosh, you can now see my Enid doll. Belladonna and Foxglove by Adeline Grace. Now, what? This should be up my alley because this is like gothic fantasy, romantasy. So these should be up my alley, but I've had no drive to read these at all. So I think we're unhauling. We've unhauled something as well. Okay, we're unhauling those because there is nothing within me that wants to read them at all. So there is just no point in holding on to them. We have next The Hurricane Ward and A Moon Song Rising by Thea Gwanson. Again, the editions are the same. I love this cover. This is so cool. Again, fantasy, things I must read. I will get to these. This recently came out in paperback in this copy, so that's why I grabbed both. I got this one was the same seller that was selling the sword catcher ones, Claire ones. So who's ready for the big boy? So bassy. This is Alchemized by Sending You, the paperback edition, the crazy big thing that it is. I'm gonna admit something bad. I do have the Forever edition on order. Yeah, I found it on Amazon. I have it on order. It's coming in January. It's the silver edition. It's English, but it's by a German publisher. Because I saw an ASMR artist that I watch. She had that edition, and I just thought it was so nice. And when I got this, I thought like I want the paperback version, you know, because it's gonna be so much easier to read. Girl, I just don't know if I'm gonna, but I think it's beautiful, so I got this. I got this from Kenny's bookshop, which is an Irish bookshop. You can buy them online. And they had the Black Friday sale, and this had some money off. And they had another like welcome discount, first order discount. So I didn't pay shipping. It took like the shipping off with a discount. So, but their shipping was really good, really good price. And you can get the trade paperbacks of books if you want. So. Yeah, this is a beast. But yeah, if I read 100 pages a day, that's 10 days it's going to take me to read it, which I have to find a time where I don't want to read anything else but that. Like a month where it's like nothing else. Okay. This is one that I think I've unhauled before, but I didn't end up unhauling it. This is A Language of Dragons by S.F. Williamson. I know the second book comes out soon, but I've just got no real desire at all to read this. So this is going in the unhaul pile. I'm so sorry. I got it on TikTok shop. It was a really good deal at the time, you know, and but yeah, no. Speaking of hardbacks that I should have got rid of a long time ago, but I didn't. I can't. Let me just get this one. She's still here. If you've seen an unhaul video ages ago, you would have seen I unhauled Run, Rose, Run by Dolly Parton and James Patterson. There's dust on it. It's the Waterstones edition, but it's just been under the cart waiting to be unhauled, so put it there with the rest of them to unhaul. I try and like unhaul my books, like I do try and sell them, but else I do sell them to like World of Books or We Buy Books, but they just weren't taking certain books, so it's like you put them on Vinted and no one buys them, you're like, oh, buy them for God's sake. So I have 2 hardbacks of Jessa Hastings. This is The Conditions of Will, and then I have The Time of Your Life, or just Time of Your Life. Keeping these ones, these are recent purchases. Oh yeah, The Conditions of Will is tabbed, so the previous owner, person who sold it to me, tabbed the book, so I kept them in there. So yeah, there's a new Jessa Hastings books in the works. It's Never. It's in the £3 or like 30 for £7.50 deal, so I might just pick it up. It's £3. Pick it up. And then this is the final hardback. This is Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. I was supposed to read this during like spooky season, but I did not. But I can read Holly Jackson all throughout the year. She's one of my favourite Insta-buy authors. I love her so much. And this is the Waterstones signed first edition. So yeah, signed first edition, which is on release day I went and I grabbed this in Waterstones. I was so excited. So yes, that is the last of the hardbacks. Let's go through the paperbacks. New books in my physical TBR. I've got these. I think it's like the Scythe series. I think it is. Again, someone was selling it really, really cheap, so I bought it. Yes. This is by Neil Shusterman. You got Scythe, Thunderhead, The Toll, and I can't even read that one. Gleanings. But yeah. So those are those. That's a new copy. New books. The other books I have coming, I have Alchemy Standard Edition in hardback, 'cause it was really cheap. Someone sold it to me for like £5, I think. And then I've got the Priest series, which is like Priest, Sinner and Saint, I think it is. They're coming. They're coming. I think they come tomorrow. I'll might insert a clip somewhere with them in, if I remember. Old editions of Haunting Adeline and Hunting Adeline, they can go, because I don't know, I think they're the self-published ones. Okay. These are books I'm definitely unhauling, so I'm going to go for these quick. Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. Can never say that name. I love this book. It was really, really good. The twist got me right at the end. Oh my god. Like, this is one that you could reread and you'd see things differently, like that type of book, but I won't read it again. I really enjoyed it. I gave it like 4 stars. Close Protection by Eden Victoria. I enjoyed it. I gave it like 3 stars. It was a really good book, a really fun book. It didn't like blow me away. The twist was really good. I like that. But yeah, that's one I'm unholding, so I won't read it again. The Work Special Edition. The New Namers by Claire Douglas. This is my first Claire Douglas book. This is more like a mystery book rather than a thriller. I think there wasn't much like suspense in it. I just wanted to know, like, I was just like reading it, like I was like, I want to know what happens. This is intriguing. I really enjoyed it. It was 4 stars. First book by Claire Douglas, and I'm gonna hold off of getting any more because I need to get through this other backlog. So, Murder on the Menu by Alex Combs. I did not enjoy this. I think I gave like 2 stars. It was just not for me. I didn't really understand the mystery element of the thriller. It was like, I didn't understand why everyone hated the main character. Like, I just did not. No, not for me. And then we've got The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. Loved this book. So freaking good. So good. So good. Love it. For me, it's 5 stars. I love Holly Jackson so much. But I'm hoping for a special edition to match the other ones. So I'm not going to pick this one up again. I love this edition with the blue cover and the black sprayed edge, but I don't need to keep it, so I'm going to get rid of that one. And then I am unhauling these books. Not The Housemaid or The Housemaid's Secret just yet, because I'll read the 3rd book and then I'll unhaul them all at the same time. But I've read The Co-worker, The Teacher, The Surrogate Mother, and then Housemaid and The Housemaid's Secret. I enjoy these. I really enjoyed The Teacher. Like, that really like got me. I was like angry. The Surrogate Mother, I was angry. I was like, it was jarring. So, like, some characters you're just like, are you an idiot? Like, but no, I enjoy Freedom McFadden books. I know she's not for everyone, but I really like how quick, easy they are to read, and there's not too much thinking involved. You know what I mean? It's a book where you're just along for the ride. That's all you are. You're just along for the ride. Don't need to think too much, and very good. Okay, let's move on to the TBR still. We have Catchall Death and Muddies and Murder by Ravina Guron. I really enjoyed this book, Kills. I really enjoyed that one. That was really good. So I have her 2 other books. Need to read them at some point because I think they're going to be really good. Okay, this is a series I'm thinking of, like, I don't know. We've got the Wells Ranch series by Bailey Hannah. You have Alive and Wells, Seeing Red, and Change of Heart. I I'm gonna maybe keep these because when I finish the Rebel Blue Ranch series by Layla Sage, I'm probably gonna have like a come down from not having my cowboy romance, so I need some cowboy romances when I need it, you know? So I think we'll keep the cowboy romances. The only thing is I've got Elsie Silver ones, which I'll show in a sec. So it's kind of like, oh boy, what do I do? I don't know. Right, a series I need to start is the Magnolia Park series by Jess Hastings. Yeah, Magnolia Park. Daisy, is it Hates? Daisy Hates? So I got the I. Daisy Hates? Heights? Magnolia Park, The Long Way Home. I like the shoes and bag covers, I think. Something about shoes and bags which kind of is quite opulent, I think. And then we've got Daisy Heights, The Great Undoing. And then finally, Magnolia Park's Into the Dark. Thick book, this one. So that's that series. I need to start it, see if I like it. If I don't, then oops. But again, I bought it second hand. Okay. Next, I need to really think about this. I know what you're thinking. What is all this? I have Ali Hazelwood books. Now, I am not really drawn to these at the moment. I'm going to unhaul some of these. We've got The Love Hypothesis, which I know is like a TikTok sensation. But there is nothing in me that really wants to read this right now. Like, that is quite violent, sorry. There's nothing really I want to read. I don't really want to read that right now. Love on the Brain, same thing. I know it's a TikTok sensation. Oh my god. I don't want to read that. Love Theoretically, do not want to read that. These two, though, I'm intrigued by, which is Bride and Mate. I have the older edition of Bride. I know the works have come out a matching one, but do I need a matching one? No. But I am going to keep these two. And then we have Deep End, which I know people really enjoyed. So I'm going to keep this one. And then apparently Problematic Summer Romance and Not in Love are like connected. I don't know. So it's the same. It's like a relation, I guess. Yeah. So I'll keep both of them. And I felt people really liked this one, which is Check and Read, which is a chess one, which is not too long. So I think I'll just keep this one as well. And then I'll get rid of those three because it's just too much. It's absolutely ridiculous. I need someone to keep me in check. And I've just had a notification that my books are waiting for me at the shop. Okay. This is going to be really difficult to try and get these books out because I've stuffed these in. Yeah, I've like really stuffed these in, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, everyone, I'm back. My dad's home, so if there's background noise, then that's just him. So, oh, I got my car keys. I had to go out to my car. Okay. So, I was getting you this series. Oh my god. Which is is Silver Pines series by Paisley Hope. So this is Holding the Reins, Training the Heart, Riding the High, and Freeing the Wild. And I think there is another one coming out soon, next year, like April. But these are like the works editions. Like, I like how the flower is like blooming throughout all of them. But yes, I know, I have them. It's the same with the Bailey Hannah series. It's like I have all these for when the Rebel Blue Ranch finishes. So I'll keep these. I like a cowboy romance, I really do. I've only read 3 of the Rebel Blue Ranch ones, but I really enjoy them so much. So I hope like the other ones are the same. Next is Yellowface by Rebecca F. Kwan. Is it Kwan? This is one I need to read. It's just, I was excited for it, and then I just, like, everything else piles up and then you forget about ones like this, so yeah. So yeah, that's on the TBR for the beginning of the year again. Next is The Sky on Fire by Jen Lyons. Sorry for the background noise, that's the bathroom. There's the bath water running. It's a works edition. I read the synopsis before I did buy it online, and I was intrigued. I've completely forgotten what it is, but it's a fantasy with dragons, power, revenge, and one impossible theft. So I will keep this one. I will read it eventually. Next up is some Frida McFadden's. So we'll just try and go through these as quick as possible. So I've got, and try and read these in like publishing order. I know we have The Boyfriend, which a lot of people say is one of their favorites. Oh, The Housemaid is Watching. I've got to read this one to complete the series. I do want to watch the Housemaid film when it comes out. It comes out like Boxing Day here in the UK. We have The Crash. I remember seeing this at the start of the year, and I was like, who is this Frida girly? And yeah. So yeah, that's the works edition. The Tenant with the matching bookmark. Spread edge edition from the works. I hope they have the Dear Debbie with like a special edition. And then the latest one is The Intruder. Okay. So I'm keeping this because I read those ones. I read, I think it was like 12 Frida McFadden books this year, so it's a lot. And then I have another series that I'm gonna go through quickly. So we have the Never After series by Emily McIntyre. We have Hooked. We have Scarred. We have Wretched, Twisted, Crossed, and finally Hexed. Which I know it's quite funny that this is blue and the rest are black. Like, whose idea was that? I'll keep them because I will read them eventually. This one I got from the author. Like, it was one where like I applied to have it and then they sent it, which was really nice. It's by Yana Metro. It's Lumiferos, The Omen of Light. I got this like art card with it, and this is signed as well, so I'm going to keep this one and I will read it because, you know, it was so nice to have to be sent to me, so I will read that one. This one I need to read, Untamed Heart by Gemma Moore, Diamondback Ranch novel. Again, sprayed edge cowboy romance. It was very thin, like, was this 200 to less than 300 pages, right? And so I was like, well, that's gonna be a quick easy read, and I just have not grabbed it. I have not grabbed it. This is one I wasn't sure to keep or not. It's Richard Osman's We Solve Murders. I did unhold the Thursday Murder Club because, again, I had so many books that I just was not, like, I'm just not gravitating towards this one. Eventually, I think, once I, like, get this down, unhold, try and be as brutal as possible, I will then get it and read it, but I'm not 100% sure with this one, so that's going in the unhold pile for now. Another one I'm not sure about, which is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. This is the paperback edition. She's a thick one, but not like horrendously thick. It's like 500 or 550, so it's not like that much, but I know, like, people said it's a bit, I don't know, what does someone say, like, confusing, crazy, like, so I know, like, the second book comes out, and the only thing with, like, this is that the hardbacks take up so much room, and I like the paperbacks instead. The paperback just comes out so much later. Like, Onyx Storm is coming out in January in paperback, so I'm gonna get Fourth Wing and read Fourth Wing first, and then I'll get the other ones just in case. I'm gonna be good. That's one of my resolutions. Reading goals is to not get the entire series, because yeah. But I'm not sure about this one. Let me know. I'm gonna put it in the not sure pile. Dragon Rider Assassins. Pardon me. Yeah, so I'm not like 100% sure, so that's going in that pile. The Baby Dragon Cafe by A.T. Krishi. I did not get around to reading this. I like picked it up a few times to read, but I've always wanted to read something else, and I know that the second book is out, Baby Dragon Bakery, and then the next one is the bookshop, and the bakery one is like on offer right now on Amazon. I've been on Amazon looking, and there's like so many books on offer, and the works are getting so many more editions and things. They've just got like Carnival and Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I'm like, so that's what really prompted this on the whole, was because I wanted other ones that I need places like to fit them, so I'll keep this one. It's a short read. Okay, so yeah, there's a few in there which I'm happy I'm keeping. Okay, again, I'm gonna have to get this out because it's wedged. So next, I have these 3 books by Geneva Rose. The Perfect Marriage, which I know people really liked. That was a bonus chapter. This is from the works. This is on the £3 deal. You Shouldn't Have Come Here. I got this on Word of Books, actually, secondhand. But I know this is now in the works. And then Home is Where the Bodies Are. I actually picked this up not realising it was the same author, because I got this one. I didn't realise this was the same author, so these are in the 3 for £7.50 deal now in the works, so that's really good. Again, apologies for the sound of the water. It's just, our water is like the sound of it is can't fix it. Next we have Wild and Wrangle by Layla Sage. This is the last book in the Rebel Ranch series, which I love so much. This, I think this, after I finish my Christmas books, this is the next one. This is the next one I'm reading. Because this one's got Camille and Dusty. And I'm excited. And then this one, which is Soul Searching. A new series, Sweetwater Peak novel. This was like a little spooky, like she's like a clairvoyant or something. So this was more like a spooky read, but I didn't end up reading it during them, but it's Layla Sage, so I'll read it all year round. Okay. Next I have a bunch of Riley Sager books. And again, this is one where I was like, why have I bought all of them? Because that's what I nearly did with the Claire Douglas books, because they're really cheap on World of Books. I nearly like just bought the whole catalogue, but I stopped myself. So we have the only one left, Home Before Dark, which I know this is like people's favourite one. The House Across the Lake, Middle of the Night, and then Survive the Night. So I have those ones. I do this thing where I want to read the best book till the last of someone's catalogue, so, but really I should just read Home Before Dark first, shouldn't I? Okay. Next up we have Elsie Silver. We have the Gold Rush Ranch books. So these are the, like, I don't know what editions these are. What edition are you? Doesn't really say, but okay. We have Off to the Races, a photo finish, the Front Runner, and a full start. And then we have the Chestnut Spring series. I'm just gonna whip through these. Flawless, Heartless, Powerless, Reckless, and then Hopeless. I got these in the Black Friday deal at the work, so I paid like £10 for them all, which is not bad. I will keep those. See, going through all, I've realised, like, maybe the Wells Ranch series, maybe I just won't keep that because I've got too many cowboy things. I've got too many cowboy stuff. Like, these are on the TBR. This is Phantasma by Kaylee Smith, and this is Enchantra. So I have picked these up a few times, ready to like I'm gonna read this, I'm gonna read it, but I haven't. So yeah, I think it's time to do like TBR videos, TBR drawer, all that type of thing. Maybe I just do like, do more like a wheel, and I just spin the wheel. I just put all the titles in the wheel and I'll just do it that way. Or do you think prompts are more fun? Okay, we're getting to the final part of the physical TBR, and then I'll go through with you the books that I've read that I'm keeping. not too much to say about these. We have the Lord of the Rings series. I do have the sealed box set from 1997, but that stays out of sunlight behind me here because I don't want it ruined. I did get my boyfriend the same editions, but it was open so that you could have them. So yeah, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King. These are definitely on reading goal for next year, is to read these ones. But it's one of those where The Hobbit took me a while to read, so I know that these will, because I want to really just immerse myself in it. And then the last book on the physical TBR is Be Right Back by Bill Wood. Loved Let's Split Up. Great book. So this is the works edition. They did bring back the Let's Split Up edition, like the works sprayed edition, but I was like, don't buy it again. Don't do that to yourself. And I knew there's going to be a third book, so I'm really excited for that one. Okay, time for the red books. Let's start with these. I've caught up, yes. So this is the Dream Harbour series by Laurie Gilmore. So I've officially caught up with all the books. I'm like, yay. Because the next one comes out April, I think. So, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Then it was the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, which I enjoyed more than the first one. The Christmas Tree Farm, which again I enjoyed. The Strawberry Patch Pancake House. Look at that edition, so cute. I read this one in November so that I could then have time to read this one, to then have time in December to read this one, which is the Gingerbread Bakery, which was a recent release. Again, look, it's braided. Yes, this is the most recent book I finished. Oh my god, what have I done? I have flies in it, but yes. Then I have The Hobbit, keeping that one to then have a set. We have the Rebel Blue Ranch series. So we have Done and Dusted. We have Swift and Saddled and Lost and Lassoed. This one was my favourite out of them all at the moment. So I love this one. Lost and Lassoed. I loved it. Loved it so much. Okay. And then we have 5 Broken Blades. I got this as a blind buy on the Works website, right? When I did a big order. It was a sprayed edge. Thought it looked interesting. And I'm so glad that I kept it and read it because I absolutely loved this book. So yeah, the next one is for Ruined Realms, which I will read, so then I can read Free Households. So I want my set. I want my full set of these. Let's Split Up by Bill Wood. Loved this book. Loved it so much. So good. I didn't even read it during the spooky season, I just read it. Okay, here's one. Immortal Longings, sorry, by Chloe Gong. I really want to read Cold War that she just brought out. It looks really cool. Maybe I'll get it for Christmas, like afterwards. I was indifferent about this one when I finished it, but the second book, Violet's Things, came out in paperback, and I really want to know what happens next. So I am keeping it, and eventually I will get to Violet's Things once all this other stuff is down a bit more. But yeah, it's one of those where I'm like, no, actually I am intrigued as to what happens next. So I do want to read her YA books, which is These Violent Delights and Our Violent Ends. Yeah. Next book is Violet's Things, and I'll continue it. This book Kills by Ravina Guaron, sorry. This book kills. This book 8. I loved it. YA, like murder mystery. I loved it. I did eventually guess the end, which I was proud of myself for. Five-star read for me. First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. If we're talking of like new releases, favourite book of the year, I think this is on there from what I've read that's new. Just loved it. I loved it so much. I was smiling. I was just didn't want to put it down type of book. Like I was so invested in the characters. I loved it so much, and I'm so excited for the second one, which is And Back to You, I think is the next one. So I'm so excited, and it's gonna be like an insta purchase when that book comes out. And talking of B.K. Borison, current read, Good Spirits. I love it. I'm loving it. He's a ghost. It was. I wasn't expecting it to be what it is. I'm nearly finished, but I love it. There's, I love the characters. There's someone I don't like. I really don't like her. After what I've just read, I really don't like this certain character. Like, oh my god. But I love Harriet Nolan. Like, it's just lovely. I love it. So that's my current read. And this is another contender for my favourite book of the year. Like, in terms of new releases, Nightshade by Autumn Woods. Oh, I loved it. This is the Works edition, which is really nice. I do love the original cover though, I really do. I wish I could get my hands on that other special edition. Loved it, love it. But the second book comes out next year, and I will grab it. I will grab that with both hands as soon as it comes out, and I hope we have an edition that matches this because I love it. Ophelia, Alex, both of them. I just love this. Everything about this I love so much. So these two are like, in terms of new releases, my favourite books of this year. First Time Caller and Nightshade. It's really close between them, so I can't really pick. But hey, I think I'll do that. I'll do like my favourite books of like each month that I read in the past year, and then you already know these two are going to be my top of the year, so that's it. That's everything. That's all the books apart from the manga, which I'm just not going to get down off the shelf. I'm not doing that. But yeah, that's all the books. We've unhauled a few. I will sort through these, probably take time to look back at the ones I didn't unhaul that I'm now thinking maybe I should. Yeah, let me know. But anyway, this was long. I think this is an hour. But hey, it's fine. Yes. I'm sorry there wasn't like too many triggers, and this was just like a quick like this is what I have type of video. But yeah, I needed to unhaul stuff and just really get rid of stuff because there's like more books that I want, and there's ones that are coming out next year that I want to buy, I want to read. So it's only right that I get some space back. But yes, if you made it this far, I don't know, maybe comment. I'm gonna put an emoji, maybe like the book emoji, the pile of book emoji. Comment that in the comments if you made it this far. If you didn't fall asleep, maybe you couldn't. But yes, subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. And like if you did, let me know how many books you've got on your physical TBR. I think I was up to 100 and something. So, which I know is a lot. For some people, they're like 400 or 300, which is crazy. But to me, I have not got bookshelves for that many, so yeah, this is me unhauling. But no, please subscribe if you haven't. It would really mean a lot to me, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.